So your brain is, like, actively trying to ruin your morning copy. And it's really not your fault. It's just evolution.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to today's deep dive. We are jumping right into a really cool toolkit. It's called the MINDFULGym program.
Right, created by Malaysian psychiatrist Dr. Phang Cheng. And this isn't, it's not about escaping to a mountaintop to meditate.
Yeah, nobody has time for that.
Right. It's a very practical mental workout, completely designed for the reality of everyday Malaysian life.
Which I love, because life here is, well, it's busy. And Dr. Phang uses this amazing concept to describe it. He calls it the Teh Cham life.
Oh, I love the Teh Cham metaphor. So Teh Cham is that classic Kabat-Zinn drink, right? That mix of coffee and tea. It's bitter and sweet at the exact same time.
Right, which is exactly like life.
Exactly. But the problem is human beings are basically wired to only taste the bitter.
Which is, that makes no sense. Why would our own mind sabotage us like that? It honestly feels like one of those social media algorithms that just feeds you outrage because it knows you can't look away.
That is such a perfect way to put it, because that is exactly what your brain is doing. It's a built-in threat detection system.
Oh, so it's looking for danger.
Yeah, our ancestors survived by remembering the tiger that chased them yesterday, right? Not the really beautiful sunset.
Right, so the bad stuff keeps you alive.
Exactly. So negative experiences stick to our brains like Velcro, but positive ones, they just slide right off like Teflon.
Oh, wow, Velcro and Teflon.
Yeah, which kept us alive in the jungle. But today, that same system misfires over, a traffic jam on the federal highway.
Okay, but wait, let's unpack this for a second.
Yeah.
Because if I just force myself to ignore the traffic and, only look for the sweet stuff, isn't that just toxic positivity?
Oh, definitely.
If my car breaks down, I can't just pretend I'm having a great time.
No, absolutely not. Nobody is saying you should do that. The Teh Cham approach doesn't deny the bitter struggles at all. It's really all about balance.
Okay, so acknowledging the mess is fine.
It's perfectly fine. In fact, sometimes those messy struggles are what the program calls fertilizer. They're tough, but they help you grow.
Right.
But because your brain naturally zooms in on the negative, you have to actively train your mind to notice the sweet stuff. Otherwise, if we don't deliberately balance the flavors, life just tastes bitter.
So how do we actually do this mental workout then? I know the source material suggests this Google-WWW-Yahoo method.
Yeah, it's a great little memory tool. So you mentally Google your day, you search through it. Then you find a www, which stands for what went well.
Okay.
And then Yahoo, you just celebrate it.
Even if it's just like finding a parking spot at Mid-Valley during lunch.
Exactly. It sounds so simple, but it actively interrupts that Velcro tendency we talked about.
Yeah.
And to really boost this, Dr. Phang suggests using a microscope.
A microscope?
Yeah, just zooming in on the tiny blessings we usually completely overlook, like a really good meal or just your health, or maybe a colleague holding the elevator for you.
Oh, wow. That connects so perfectly to the story of the two farmers from the deep dive material.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and share it.
So both farmers have chickens, right? But the first farmer focuses on collecting the eggs for nourishment, while the second farmer only collects the chicken dung and is just constantly complaining about the smell.
Yeah, it's a great image.
So we're basically trying to train ourselves to collect the eggs.
Precisely. But doing that when you're stressed is really hard. You get tunnel vision. So to actually see those eggs, you need what they call a beginner's mind.
Like looking at things with fresh eyes.
Right. And the program connects this to a really beautiful concept called Ichigo Ichie.
Oh, what's that?
It basically means cherishing a moment as a once-in-a-lifetime encounter, driven by the fact that everything is impermanent.
Right. Nothing lasts forever.
Exactly. So it's like treating a normal chat with your mom, or even just eating a plate of nasi lemak. Like, you will never get to experience it exactly that way ever again.
Because you actually won't.
You won't. And when you embrace that impermanence, you stop taking those daily eggs for granted. You actually taste the sweetness while it's still here.
I love that so much. All right, let's summarize what we're taking away from this deep dive today. First, life is Teh Cham. It's a blend of bitter struggles and sweet moments.
Yep. And second, your brain's threat detection system acts like Velcro for negativity, so you have to actively balance it out.
And third, tools like that Google-WWW-Yahoo method help you deliberately collect the eggs instead of the dung.
So here is our challenge to you for today. Give this MINDFULGym workout a try tonight. Just before you go to sleep, do a quick Google-WWW-Yahoo search of your day. Find just one thing that went well and let yourself actually feel good about it.
And here's something to mull over today as well. The program mentions the spider web of interdependence.
Mm.
You know how every single thread in life is connected.
Right.
If you practice this daily and you rewire your brain to see the sweet instead of just the bitter, how might your new energy change the brains of the people around you?